Woo! Right, we've got this to do. This is a review, and I'm going to review these few. These are Jam Audio Transit Lite headphones, wireless, they're Bluetooth, and got them here. I've got these free as part of the Amazon Vine program, which means that Amazon asks you to review things for you and you get given them for free. So this is literally just come out of the Amazon packaging, so it's in and out a bag that just says attention, suffocation, and all that stuff. So I'm not sure, it helps I guess. It's obviously a store pack. This has got a hook for hanging on a shelf. So how does it look? We've got the headphones. First looks, they look fine. I'm using these. What are these? These are Sony Dynamic Studio headphones. These are about 13 years old, and these are brilliant. I've actually got two pairs of these, but the foam is dying on them. And we actually have here, if I show you what we have, I have 3.5mm audio wire that goes from here over there, so that when we live stream, the wife has got headphones on so people can't hear everything echoing back. So the point of these for us will be, I can do my tech stuff without wires, and the wife can do a distance on them. Now, I'm going to just unbox them now. I'm going to pair them with both my phone and the PC, if there's a unit in here for that. If there isn't a unit directly in here for Bluetooth, I have to get the laptop, which is just over there. I should perhaps plan first. So, sorry, let's just read the back. Up to 11-hour rechargeable for 11 hours of playtime, Bluetooth up to 10 meters, hands-free calling, lightweight design, auxiliary cord included, easy to use controls, soft touch design. So, in one of the earpieces, it has next, last, volume up, volume down built in, which is not what I expected. I didn't even look. I expected these to be just playback. So they are Jam Transit Lite. So they're £30 listed at the moment, and they can get them in black and white. Now I can't get this open without tearing it. That's a real shame. So I like the box. It won't come open at all. Let's. There we go. That was a little bit annoying. This did not want to unhook from there. But where are we? Oh, let's have a look. We've got one. Always take care when using knives, folks. I'm just using a scalpel and I'm cutting away from myself at each time. And then I put the safety cap back on. Always, always safety first. There we go. So we're in. And it's just white plastic so far. There we go. There's absolutely nothing else in there. There are no wires, there's nothing else. There's just this in the middle, which we'll look at in a second. And in the heat, the sticky is undone. And then there's the headphones themselves, which are attached to this. So there they come. So that's quite nice. Put it back in the box. Just tuck that in. Let's have a look. So we've got. Oh yes, we've got the controls here. Can you hear that? A slight touch to them. A little bit counterintuitively, the middle, if you press, is fine. If you touch the outer ring, it's solid. I don't intend on using that very much, but we'll see. So, they are covered in a protective sheathing. It's going to come off like this. So that was protecting this, which is this gloss, from this, which is matte. The matte is a flexible thingy. The gloss is whatever. It says left on the inside. Model HX HB 400. Input 5 volts DC, 250 milliamps. And here we go. So I've spotted the 3.5mm jack there, I think. And there's a USB mini there, a USB-C, that's class C. So these are just covering the inside. This is a bit more fiddly than I thought. There we go. So I'm just unwrapping this. There we go. Let's take these off and hope I don't bash anything, because I'm terrible at that. So we've got left and right. Ooh. Okay. They're pulling my head. They're really tight on my head. They aren't going anywhere. Da-da, now she'll play some Queen. That isn't going anywhere. No, joking. Yeah, okay. It's not leather. I thought this was leather. It's definitely plastic. It's like a plastic vinyl cover. Now I've got a fan on over there, which you can probably hear on this, and I can definitely hear it through the studio the mics. These, can't hear much. So the controls are on the right ear, and there's a distinctive click when I use them. So let's have a look what's in here while I've got these on. So this is the stuff. It bulges out, whatever it is. There's cables. Instructions, which we'll read in a second. So this is a 3.5mm jack. Yeah, it's a 3.5mm jack. They're short. They're very short. If I actually pull this out, so you can see if I line those up. Well, they're actually the same. It's this maybe showing it off. It's this bulge. They're the same, but there's not a lot to stop them being pushed too far in. Trick of the eye, trick of the light. So they're just 3.5 Joe. What's in here? Come on. Bring them out. There we go. It's the USB cable. It says Jazz. It's just a stand. It says Jam on both ends. I'm not going to bother with that. I'm going to use the one that I've already got plugged in, which is here. And I'm going to just see if this is a standard connection. And it is. A red light comes on. Okay, now that's annoying because obviously that's plugged into my right ear now. Let's pair them up with something. Let's just read the manual first. So they're just charging. They are literally just charging. I'm going to just place them there. Let's open the manual. So we're trying to just unfold this. Unfold this, unfold this, unfold this. So for English, doesn't look like it's on that side. Okay. Charge time, 2 hours. To turn on, press the center button for 6 seconds until the light flashes. Then go to your phone and pair it on the Bluetooth. Pairing code 0000. Okay, if there's a telephone call, press the finger on the pause button to answer. Press for 3 seconds to hang up and resume your music. If you don't have Bluetooth and don't have battery, okay, so if you don't have Bluetooth and you don't have battery, you can use the 3.5mm jack. So in fact, I will not plug that in right now. I'll unplug that. Okay. And I will unclasp this. And I will plug it into my 3.5-inch jack, which is just there. Now, this is in the left ear. So I'm going to put it the right way around. And let's just find some music to play. So let's go to YouTube. Okay, this was the last music I played. This is just a track called Overlord. It's a remix of a C64 item by a guy called Luke Cash. Let's just listen. I can hear it. The great thing is, because I've got dual sound, I can listen to my studio headphones. They're both the same, because they're both on a splitter. Let me listen to this one first. These are the new ones first. I will say it's not comfortable, it's really pushing, and I can't hear anything around me. So if I was walking down the street, I wouldn't hear things. I wouldn't hear traffic approaching, I wouldn't hear someone shout my name. I'm trying to think of the dog bark or something. There's no one here to shout me, so I can't test that. But I can't hear very much. I can't hear the fan. Yeah, okay. I'd say they're slightly better sound quality than these. These are bass. These are very much more bass. Okay, so the Sony are giving me bass. These are giving me treble. Yeah, these are definitely giving me more treble. Okay, so we can just pause the music and we can take this out of the 3.5mm jack, and we can now plug this back into the USB. So we'll plug this back in, and so we'll actually plug it in and let you see how quickly it comes on. So it is just a standard USB, and any cable works. Yeah, it didn't go in very positively. It doesn't feel very positive. And the light takes a while to come on, so you don't know if you've pushed hard enough. And see, it hangs halfway out. Can you see the metal showing? This doesn't look any different, so you know this would poke halfway out as well. So isn't very positive. It's also, that's wobbly like hell. If I just pushed that with if I did, it would snap. It would snap. So while they're plugged in, they're going to be quite delicate. I'm going to put that there for 5 minutes. I'm going to grab the instructions back off the floor, and let's just have a look. So wipe them with something not glue. So I've no idea what that symbol means, but wipe them not with glue, and don't submerge them in water. Fair enough. Right, let's get the phone, and let's close the stuff I've got on like that, and let's turn on Bluetooth. Go into settings, Bluetooth. This is just an Android phone, by the way, it's nothing special, so it can't see anything. Let's press and hold. 2, 3, 4. We've got a blue red alternation there. Can you see that? So that means we're pairing. I don't know. No nearby devices were found. On. Turning on. I'm holding them right side by side. There we go. So Jam Transit Lite headphones. If you see that, you can't see that. Right. There we go. Jam Transit Lite headphones is the bottom one. Clicked. It's pairing. This is still doing its red and blue light thing. It's connected. Okay, so let's take these off again. These are the Jam lights. They obviously are charging, but I'm going to play some music on the phone. Music. I'm going to play the same song as we just heard from Luke Cash. Okay, so first of all, in my device, it's showing the USB volume as different, a different item. Alright, let's try and do it on the headphone. I've got them backwards. I've just realised that these are backwards. I'm so used to my cables being on my left. has got louder. It has got quieter. Clicking it, pressing to click, holding. Holding does make it quieter, but it makes it quieter a lot more slowly than pressing loads of times. So silence, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's listening volume, okay? If I take this all the way back down to the bottom, so 10, a count of 10 to get from silence to listening volume. Let's do it by clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's there. So skip isn't working. Let's try an app. Let's try Deezer. So I'm going to just play Deezer to myself. You guys won't hear it, so we're not going to get a copyright strike on YouTube or anything. I need something that I actually recognise to play, please. I got it, Deezer. Let's go to my playlists. Then in the playlists, play Lucky by Skin. Okay. It's hard. The moment I'm not on the vertical, I've got to remember where the buttons are. I'd get used to that. It's not skipping in Deezer either. Okay. Okay, Deezer's still playing. Let's stop Deezer playing. There we go. Let's try YouTube on here. Let's open something in YouTube and see if I can skip to the next video. So this is a video playing. Skip ad. So literally the next and previous icons are on there. Now it's interesting, the watch, can you see? Now I touch the button, the controls come up, but they don't do anything. You see, it's even got the next and previous messages on the screen. So that doesn't work. I'm amazed that doesn't work. So forward and backwards don't work. Volume does, so let's turn it off. We don't want to use our power. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and the blue has stopped. The blue light has stopped. I will do that again in a moment with it not plugged in. Let's just see what the people have said, because if the next and previous buttons don't work, what's the point? These headphones are light, comfortable, yeah. Bluetooth. Okay. But 10 hours, £30 inexpensive. Yeah, we can read this on the packet. Connected first time to my iPhone. It connected to mine, fine, but it won't do previous and next. Yeah, I agree. You can talk on the telephone. You won't be able to hear a single thing around you. Not a single thing. Okay, I'm going to do a test. If I pull this out, okay, and I use this sound here, you guys can hear that. We can see a number at 65. Let's put these on. I'm not going to listen to it through. These are disconnected. I'm literally just putting them on and using them as mufflers. Okay? I can't hear that 65. Let's try 80. I can just about hear it there. Now I can hear it there. I can definitely hear it there. Not very subjective, but if I go back down, I can just hear it's like a tiny ding there. It's not even a... And now I can't hear it in the headphones. So I say if you're walking around the street with these on, you're going to be totally oblivious to half the world. Okay? Even when it's silent. Right? If you're playing music as well, you aren't going to hear a thing. Okay? People are currently taking the mickey out of Pokemon Go players for not being aware of their surroundings. You aren't going to know very much with these on either. Let's just remove it. They're still paired with my phone, so I'm now completely wireless, completely hands-free. Let's now put something on. What we were watching a minute ago. It hasn't repaired. That's coming out of the phone, not these. So let's stop that. Go back into Bluetooth, turn the Bluetooth back on. These turned off. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. Right. I turned them on and they made a beautiful blah, 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 blah noise that was really pretty, really nice. So, Bluetooth device paired, smart lock. Now I can hear it. So if I now turn this off, 1, 2, 3, it's gone off. So can you hear this if I turn this on? This might seem strange. I've no idea if you've heard that or not. 2, 3, 4, 5. Fine. Pairing and unpairing of something with its own battery is fine. New Bluetooth device paired. Skip your screen lock by adding jam transit Lite headphones to trusted devices. That's fine. I'm going to plug these back into charge. I'm going to give them more of a go. If there's anything else to report before I post this video, I will. But let's just review. Well packaged. They are comfortable. They paired instantly. And they've got more treble than bass for their sound quality. The Sonys I've got are more bassy. So you might want to take that into account. Techno, funk, stuff like that, speech is going to be brilliant on them. They're going to be okay for phone calls, I think, as well. For deep heavy, metal, anything like that, they're going to be a bit of a push. I don't think they're going to be as nice as my Sonys. That's the kind of stuff I listen to, so take it or leave it. Walking along, if you're not already oblivious to the world, you're going to be very oblivious to any ambient sound in that noise, with those headphones on. You're not going to hear any noises, anyone calling you, any sound. They're going to be a bit of a challenge to hear through. And the volume up, you can press and hold, and it's quite slow, but clicking them, it's fine. But that does then leave you with this, you've got to do this next to your head all the time to speed it up and down. So that's something to be wary of. Turning on and off, so it's all controlled and everything by this side. You've got the red light, which means charging, blue, which means pairing or paired, and it's fine. You get a noise when you've got them on, you hear the noise go on and off. 10 hours is going to be impressive. If I get it, we will see. If I don't, I will append it to the end of this video before I post it. If you don't hear any more from me, they were 10 hours, if not more. I'm hoping more. It's finding 10 hours or 11 hours of continual playback time is going to be the challenge. That may have to wait until I'm working in the office, but we'll see. The cable itself, this is just a standard cable. I'm using my own. The 3mm jack worked even without the unit on. It's just passive. It works there all the time. So it's okay. You're going to want a decent length. In fact, that's a question. How long? And I haven't got my stuff with me. I would measure them to let you know, but I haven't got my tape measure with me. It's one of the things I do. Negatives, actual cons. Next and previous, they didn't work. They didn't work in Deezer. They didn't work on YouTube. They didn't work on my music player or Google Play. They didn't work. You saw, I just showed you them. They were going through and talking to the app in some way. In YouTube, it brought up the controls, so I knew I'd pressed the right button, but nothing happened. Didn't do anything. And it does on my Sony. It works fine on my Sony, and it's worked fine on other stuff that I'm testing this week. So that's a bit of a disappointment. I would have thought that these were just a media key of some kind, and the fact that the media key doesn't work means that they may be mapped wrong. Purely guessing, purely speculative. We'll see. So it reckons 2 hours to charge. It's 20 to 6 as I'm recording this. At 20 to 8 I will see if it's charged. And yeah, overall build quality. You've got the outer piece. You've got this nice Jam logo in matte. This is all matte or rubberized plastic. This is nice and shiny. These internally, they're quite nice in there. They're not. That's a nice sort of cover. They're probably nicer than the cover on the Sonys that I've got. But the earpiece itself, this is just vinyl. This is not leather. This is vinyl. So it's leather effect, I believe. It's definitely not leather. Unless they've skinned something very young and very soft for it. Inside, made in China. Homedics House, Tunbridge. Homedics. Now, I've reviewed some other stuff from Homedics. And I wasn't impressed with it, but these are okay. These are going under their Jam brand. These are okay. So, yeah. Are they worth 30 quid? Do you know what, build-wise, I think they are. I mean, the Sony ones I use are £26, and they're wired. So these are wired, as you can see. To be completely unfettered by wires while you're not charging is quite good. Whether the sound quality is what you want is subjective. I cannot guarantee you're going to want the treble over the bass. But other than that, I quite like these. I'm going to give them, if I could give them 4.5, I would. And I can't give them 5 because the next and previous doesn't work. It doesn't do its thing. So, and this is a bit tacky there. That actual connecting in is a bit tacky. I don't know, I'm torn between 4 and 5. I really am torn between 4 and 5. The review here is 5, the review here is 4. I suppose I see how they think. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give them, because I don't need this on the side. I don't need this control. I don't want it, actually. I think that's a needless requirement. So I'm going to give this a 4. I prefer to control the volume, answer and phoning on my phone. I don't want this to do it. It's just me. It's just a personal requirement. But I'm justifying that 4 with these. The next and previous don't work. And I'm having to click, 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 click for the volume, whereas I'd much rather press and hold or do it all on my device. Personal preference is marking this unit down. I suppose they've tried to do more. If this was just a very nice, molded pair of wireless headphones, it would be just as fine, just with a button to say pair now. it would be fine. So this media device isn't needed. It perhaps is needed to make it stand out in the marketplace. It doesn't make it stand out for me. Not least because it was packaged this way round in the box with the left side showing, which is just plain. I mean, surely if you want to show this off and vaunt it, you show it the other way round. You know, they were in the box, so you can't even see this. It's not mentioned. It's not clearly mentioned on the box. Oh, easy to use controls is mentioned on the back. Soft touch design. But easy to use controls, do you care? Oh, featherweight light design. These, the Sony, are a lot lighter. These are quite heavy. The weight is here in the end. Clearly there is more gubbins in there. Obviously. There's Bluetooth and USB and God knows what else in there. So there is more in these. These are just standard Sony monitors. These are a bit of cred, a bit of chic, walk around, no problem. They do adjust in size, so that's fine. See, that's a little bit tacky. That feels a little bit like I'm going to snap it. But I have quite a large head. I think I've got a big head. Anyone that knows me can comment on that themselves. And if I put these on, completely collapse, they fit my head. So anyone with a smaller head than mine is going to struggle to actually keep these on. But they're pressing. They are tightly on there. They're fixed tightly on there. So that's the Homedics Jam branded Bluetooth wireless headphones. £30 at the moment from Amazon. I'm going to give them a solid 4 out of 5. They probably deserve 4.5 because the previous and next not working might be an app thing, might be my stuff. I've not made it a trusted device. The problem is, of course, they're in a niche. They are just for your phone, your Bluetooth devices, your laptop. My actual PC doesn't have Bluetooth. So I need to find a Bluetooth dongle, plug it into my machine or into my USB hub and go from there. Something to be wary of. So, I will post all this up soon, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope it's of some help. I rambled on for nearly half an hour. Bye.